So women are to be active participants in the mission of the church. We shouldn't relegate women to the kitchen and to kids. The Great Commission is not just given to men, and spiritual gifts are not just given to men. They're given to all Christians. And women really should never be sidelined in the church. They have spiritual gifts. They need to be taught how to use them, how to flourish within the context of the church. They should be encouraged to make disciples of all nations. They should be encouraged to do mercy ministry, to love their neighbors well. And so really the church should be a place where women are trained, where they're deployed, where they're valued, where they're heard, and where their gifts can be maximized. In addition to that, women, especially my wife, helps me when it comes to like sermon preparation. So on a Wednesday or Thursday, I normally finish my sermon and I send it to about a dozen people. One group gets it because they're translating the sermon live into Spanish, and my other elders get it because we're going to discuss the upcoming Sunday, and whoever makes the kids bulletin gets it because they're working up the kids bulletin. But I also send it to a few ladies because I've just found that to be super helpful in making sure all my sermon illustrations aren't about sports and dudes and stuff like that. But my wife, is very sensitive to motherly issues, women issues. So she's bringing a different perspective. And hey, you should think about that. You should consider this. And I just find that to be really helpful. So I think in that regard, women can also help in terms of making sure our church is discipling, men, women, boys and girls in a healthy way, in a holistic way. And so I don't think you have to look hard in the New Testament to see the vital importance of women in the church. If you just read Romans 16, for example, and look at how many women Paul is commending in that letter, women who were active participants in the mission. And so we're doing all we can and want to improve in our own local church in training, deploying, seeing women flourish in the local church.